Josh Allen is arguably the top offensive player in football and maybe the best player in the NFL overall. He's the reigning MVP and could still contend for another in 2025. The Bills rely on him heavily, yet in Week 16, during fantasy semifinals, Allen struggled. Buffalo secured a gritty 23-20 win at Cleveland, but Allen threw for just 130 yards with no touchdowns, his lowest fantasy output since his rookie season. Part of the struggle came from a lack of receiving threats. Dawson Knox dropped a catchable end zone pass, Khalil Shakir managed only 34 yards, and Keon Coleman was inactive. James Cook carried the rushing load with 117 yards and 2 touchdowns, but his success often comes at Allen's expense in fantasy scoring. Allen also dealt with a foot injury in the first half, and the Bills managed just 62 second-half yards, grinding out a win without flair. Meanwhile, Trevor Lawrence is on a breakout run. After a 6-touchdown performance last week against the Jets, he followed up by dismantling Denver with 3 passing and 1 rushing touchdown, racking up over 31 fantasy points. With key weapons like Brian Thomas Jr., Jacoby Myers, and Travis Etienne Jr. healthy, Lawrence has exceeded projections in 10 of 11 games and is looking like a legitimate playoff threat. Other Week 16 highlights include Justin Herbert connecting for 300 passing yards and 2 touchdowns at Dallas, while Amarion Hampton dominated the backfield. Dak Prescott was solid but limited by usage and teammate production. The Saints saw Chris Olave explode with 148 yards and 2 scores, while Tyler Show delivered steady quarterback play. Tony Pollard and Tyjae Spears split work effectively in Dallas, and Shamir Dyke emerged as a sleeper option. Pittsburgh's running backs, Jaylen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell, thrived against Detroit's weakening defense, while Jared Goff and Jahmyr Gibbs also produced points. The Raiders' rookie Ashton Jeanty had a career day against Houston, showcasing versatility on the ground and in the air. Busts included Arizona, where Jacoby Brissett struggled with limited targets to key receivers, and Kansas City, missing Mahomes and Rashee Rice, managing just 133 total yards in a lopsided loss. Week 16 proved that fantasy football remains unpredictable. Elite players can struggle, while emerging stars and opportunistic performers shine.